Hey everyone, Metamorphosis, almost complete. This morning, I woke up, my energy felt low, my thinking felt slow, a little foggy, even a little negative. Now I feel so good. What has changed? Some water, some coffee, reading a book, listening to some messages that uplifted me. And then went outside, into a shed, did some exercise, did some running on a treadmill, hopped on a stationary bike, cycled on that, and now I'm just outside the accommodation where I'm staying. I'm gonna finish off with a little bit of jump rope. I'm gonna go inside then after, drink some more water, shower, the rebirth has taken place, and then I will refuel. Not sure if you can see the step, which I'm doing right now, but this is one I talked about in a recent video about Muhammad Ali, where you do a few taps with one foot before switching to the other. I often like to do this, and for a bit of coordination and mental work, I will do maybe 2 steps on my right foot, and then 3 steps on the left, and then 3 on the right, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 2 on the left. I will vary up the steps I do from one foot to the other, just to add an element of difficulty. Great to get outside, especially when the sun is shining. Get some vitamin D. A lot of people are taking vitamin D supplements nowadays, and I can understand it, especially if your diet doesn't include a lot of foods rich in vitamin D, or you can't get a lot of sunshine. But when the sun is shining, get out there. I recommend get that sun on your skin. Just do it, be smart about it. Don't spend so much time out in the sun to the point your skin gets burned. I tend to expose my skin without sunscreen for a while, and then later on cover up or apply some sunscreen, at least to my face anyways. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Good to vary it up for your mind. One of my favorite steps. Quite difficult. Gonna have some new boxer skip videos out in the future. Really looking forward to making those. The regular 2-foot hop. Often the first move that people learn makes sense because it's good for balance. Both feet are landing on the ground at the same time, pushing off the ground at the same time, but it's tiring on your calf muscles, your lower legs. So at the accommodation where I'm currently staying, I'm kind of in isolation at the moment because I arrived here from a different country, so I'm having to kind of distance myself from other people. But in the accommodation, they have a gym with a lot of exercise equipment, so I've been getting in some fantastic workouts. And I was dripping sweat earlier before I got outside to do this video, to do this jump rope. Dripping sweat, covering a lot of distance on the treadmill, but breathing really gently. I like to work at a high pace, a high output, but while breathing gently. And I've been training myself to do that over the years, being able to cover greater distances, but almost with greater ease. Breathing gently, almost inaudibly. Couldn't even hear the breath work. There was a book I read a while back by an Irish writer named Patrick McKeown called The Oxygen Advantage. Fantastic book. And if you're interested in reading that, it's all on nasal breathing, the importance of using your nose, especially for basic everyday activities. I'll provide a link down to that. Provide a link to that down below in the description. All right, gonna get back on the rope here. Once I can get it out of my foot, that is. Boxer side step. Gonna cover this. If you're feeling down, if your energy is low, get outside, or stay inside even. Do some exercise. Drink a beverage that you like maybe beforehand. Control your inputs. What you read, what you listen to. Get into a positive place. You know, science tends to show an object at rest tends to stay at rest. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. If you're feeling down, do some exercise. Do a half an hour, and tell me if you don't feel better. I think the majority of people would say they feel a lot better